Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Teacher Ari, and I am back for another lesson today. All you need to do is get this piece of paper from your mom and dad. It is almost a blank piece of white paper with a name line, and over here it says, "Who did I draw?" That's right, we are going to be doing a silly monster drawing today. All right, boys and girls, if you've found a quiet spot in your house to work, then come on. Let's get started. Now, before we begin drawing, some of you might be thinking, "Oh no, Teacher Ari, I'm not an artist. I don't do paintings. I don't know how to draw lovely pictures." Yes you do. I've seen you here at school. Ask for a piece of paper and create a beautiful landscape. Or ask for a piece of paper and create a beautiful picture of a car, a flower. I've seen birds, I've seen butterflies. Some of you draw robots. I've heard even one of your teachers draw silly monsters. I wonder if that's what we're going to draw today. Either way, bring your creativity and let's get started. Name on your paper, first thing. Always start your letters at the top, at the top. All right, boys and girls, here we go. Now, if you recall, how we do a drawing lesson is I'm going to do a drawing and you're going to copy it. So if I do a shape, you're going to try to do the same shape on your paper. Now, are they going to be exactly the same? Oh no, how could they? You're a different person than me. You have a different brain. You have a different set of imaginations to work with than I do. But I bet if we do it together, we can come up with a pretty silly monster by the end. Should we try? All right, let's do it. We'll leave this line blank for now because that says, "Who did I draw?" And as you know, each silly monster has a pretty silly name. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is you want to see the size of your paper and you want to recognize that there is a top area, a middle area, and a bottom area. We want to go to near the top of the paper for the first drawing. Here we go. So, as you can see, I didn't actually make a circle. I made kind of a circle, kind of a little squish circle, a little pointer at top. See if you can do that too. Perfect. Okay, let's keep going. Go down to the bottom of this kind of shape here and go off to one side and put your pencil right on the bottom and draw a line. Whoop, straight down, pretty easy. Now go next to that line and go straight down. Whoop, pretty easy. Let's do it again. You're doing really good at this. Over here on this side. Whoop, and then one next to that one. Whoop, look at that. Very nice, very good. Perfect. Now let's leave that for a minute and go to the next part. You know how you have the top of this shape? Well, choose this side, a little bit over. Take your pencil, put it on this side, and go whoop. Straight line, just like that. Come on over to this side and do the same. Whoop. Perfect. Now, go to the top of this line and go back down. Ready? Whoop. And guess what we're going to do on the other side? One more time. Whoop. Whoa, all right. I wonder what those could be. Okay. Now, back down here. Go to the bottom of this line and go out. Zoop. And then go to the bottom of this line and connect it to the other line. Zoop. Nice job. Let's do the same over here. Zoop. And then the other line and connect it with that one. Zoop. Very good. Nice job, everybody. Okay. Back up to this part. You made this cute little thing right here. Let's go down a little bit and let's go to here and go like this. A curved line, kind of like a rainbow. Whoop. Just like that. And guess what? Over to the other side. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoop. Just like that. Nice work, everybody. Oh, I bet your little silly little monster is looking pretty cute right now. Okay, let's go back down to this portion of the picture. All right, here we go. Go to the middle and do another line down. Whoop. And this time, put this one a little bit closer to that one. Whoop. Very nice, very nice. Now, next to that, squeeze in another little line. Whoop. And put this one close to that one as well. Whoop. There you go. Nice job. Okay, back up here. We have all this space to work with right here, and we're going to begin. Are you ready? Okay, first things first. We are going to take our marker, and we are going to make these. Ready? Boop, 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 boop. Pretty easy, right? A bunch of little lines, but they're going to turn into something. Okay, next what we want to do is we want to come to the middle and put a little dot here in the middle, right in the middle, okay, so you can tell where the middle is. Then what I want you to do is make a line from this line all the way up there, and then start in the middle again and go the other way. Up there like that. Good job. Okay, now the fun part. Go back to that middle part here and try to make this silly shape. Whoop. Yeah, it's kind of like a big U. Let's try one going this way. Whoop. Hey, look at that. I wonder what those could be. Okay. Back down here. Remember down here at this bottom part, we did these other lines? Well, now, let's do the same thing we did with these two. So go to the bottom of one of the lines and go whoop, and then go to the other one and connect it. Whoop. Now let's try this one. Whoop, whoop. You just connect them together. I wonder what these long things could be. I'm not sure. Let's keep going to find out. All right, here we go. Back to the middle area here. We're going to try to do a funny shape. Now remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. We're all artists. We can do it in our own way. Let's see if you can make this funny shape right in the middle, okay? Here we go. It's kind of like an upside down heart, but with some more wiggly lines at the bottom. It kind of goes right in the middle. All right, now one of my most favorite things I love to do. Here we go. This part is called shading. And if you recall, we worked on shading a few times ago when we did another lesson. Shading is just using your pencil to lightly go back and forth in a certain area. Not pushing hard, not pushing so soft that you can't see it, but just lightly, kind of like this. Remember those U shapes we made? Let's do a little shading underneath the U. Just a little back and forth. You're just doing some shading. Okay, then over to the other one. Just gonna do a little shading just around that area, kind of underneath those shapes, okay? And now for the fun part, what do you think goes in here? If you said eyeballs, you are correct. Whoa, now that does look like a silly monster so far. All right, now back to these little whoop and whoops that we did on the side, all right? We're gonna do another whoop, okay? Except it's gonna be a little bit shorter. Watch this. Whoop, just a little shorter. Over to the other side. This one's gonna be a little shorter. Whoop, like that. Perfect, now the fun part. Here we go. These don't have to be perfect because they're all silly shapes. Let's try it. Put your pencil on one of these lines that you finished, okay? And then do this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoa, I think you know what that is. You get to try it again, now that you did it once on the other side. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoa, look at that. They're kind of coming together. I think I know what those are. All right, good job so far, everybody. We're almost finished. We're going to finally see what the silly monster looks like, and then we're going to figure out what his name is. All right, so let's get started. This area right down here in the bottom, I bet you can know what goes there. It's going to be kind of a funny shape, but I think you can do it. Ready? Whoop, 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 whoop. Pretty easy, right? They call that a zigzag. It just goes down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Kind of like when we make a W during handwriting and you go down, up, down, up. Well, this one's like a funny looking W. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, but that's not it. Now let's add the fun part. Pick a spot on this little down, up, down, up, down, up zigzag and make a line that goes up, and then that line goes back down. And then find a new spot over here, up, down. Oh, I know what those are. Oh, I wonder if you know what those are. Okay, a few more things we have to do here. See this area under here like this? And this little silly monster is a little scruffy, so we're gonna make some lines. A little bit of a scruffy monster, I think. I like that. I like that. That matches his personality. Okay, now for a very important part. Remember how we did some shading under these parts? We're going to do a little bit of shading up here. Remember, above what we think look like eyes, we're just going to do a little bit of shading here underneath these little strings that are coming off his head. What's that you say? They're not strings? They're silly monster hair? You are correct. They are silly monster hair. But first, before he can get a haircut, before he goes to the barber, we're going to give him a little shading there. And then you know what? I'm going to do a little shading over here as well, kind of coming down like that, kind of back and forth, just a little shading on that side. A little shading over here. Remember, shading, you're not pushing very hard. It's kind of a light touch drawing skill. Just shading it a little bit. It's a little darker on mine because I have a marker, but your pencil should really make the shading look nice. Okay, don't forget, down at the bottom, we got to fill in some of these for shading. There. Wow, that really came a long way. This is a good looking guy. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to shade in these here because I think these are teeth. And I think these teeth are not very clean. Mr. Monster, they're so dark you've been forgetting to brush your teeth twice a day. Once in the morning, once at night. I hope he remembers to do that. I can't believe it, everybody. We have now made it to the end of the drawing lesson. Would you like to see who you drew? Let's take a look. Whoa! Can you hold up your paper and see if it looks kind of like my paper? Wow, you did such a great job. What a cute little silly monster. I like the details. I like the hair. I like those little ears too. I'm not sure if those are ears or horns. You can decide. What a great job. Hold yours up. Hold yours up to the screen now so that I can see it. Oh my gosh. I am so proud of you. You used your imagination to bring a silly monster to life. Now, the last thing we have to do is find out what his name is. Let me take a look and find out. Yep. You won't believe it. Bobby. That's what it says. Up on the line, you do a B, O, B, another B, and a Y. My name's Teacher Ari. This little guy is my new friend. We're going to call him Bobby. You did a great job today. If you liked this drawing lesson and you felt like you did a good job, pat yourself on the back. Good job. You should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you too. Now, some of you, I know, you might have colorful crayons nearby or colored pencils and you want to decorate Bobby the Silly Monster. Go for it. You can do that. I'm going to leave mine black and white. I kind of like him this way. Well, boys and girls, that's all the time we have for our drawing lesson today. But remember, we'll be doing another one soon. And I'm so proud of you for coming to school from home. I might be here at school, you might be at home, but look, we connected, we drew, we used our imaginations, and we created a new friend. And don't forget, little Bobby loves to be your friend. So be nice to him. Until next time, we'll see you later, boys and girls.